I'm here at Silver Dollar City for the Harvest Festival running now through October 26th, and this is honestly one of my favorite times of the year, partly because I know an old-time Christmas is right around the corner, but also because the weather is cooling down, the leaves are turning those gorgeous fall colors, and the park is full of cozy flavors like cinnamon, pumpkin spice, apple cider, all that good stuff. My first stop is always Eva and Delilah's Bakery to see if they're baking up anything new, and for the festival, they've got a pumpkin cinnamon roll, plus they're serving a pumpkin chai latte and a pumpkin iced coffee, and both sound so good for a fall pick-me-up. Next, I'm heading into the Hospitality House. This is probably my favorite shop for Silver Dollar City themed clothing. They always have the most fun t-shirts, sweatshirts, and souvenirs. And if you're looking for something to take home, this is definitely the spot. They really did a good job on their fall merch. Everything looks so comfy and the designs look very how do I say, up to date. I really like everything I'm seeing. Looks like these are the official Pumpkins in the City merch. They have a really cool snow globe featuring Gordy, and then there's both a long sleeve shirt and a short sleeve shirt. Stepping back out into the city square, you're greeted with pumpkins everywhere, including the giant 2-story pumpkin tree. And it's the perfect photo stop for those fall time memories. I really love how festive everything feels this time of the year. And then I noticed these hand-painted holiday gourds. They're absolutely beautiful. The artistry is just incredible. Another highlight is the breast cancer tribute. Over 400 hand-painted pumpkins form this giant ribbon, and it's truly touching. What an outstanding job. My heart is with those who have battled or are battling this disease. Now, I picked up a Harvest Festival tasting passport for $37, and it lets you try 5 food items from different spots around the park, and everything is listed on the back. So as I walk around, I'll stop at a few places to sample what catches my eye. Of course, walking past a Wagon Works grill, that smell hits you right away, and if you've ever been here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They're not on the tasting passport this time, so I'm skipping it, but let's be honest, did Silver Dollar City put this right by the entrance just to make us hungry? Because it's definitely working. Quick question for you, do your calves get sore walking down this hill, or is it just me? Let me know in the comments if you get the Silver Dollar City workout too. My first tasting passport stop is Chester's Kettle Chips for this sweet potato version topped with marshmallow cream and cinnamon sugar. At least that's what the sign said. What I actually got was sweet potato chips with marshmallow cream on top, no cinnamon or sugar that I could see or taste, just crispy chips with marshmallow cream, and that's it. Honestly, it is kind of disappointing. I love sweet potatoes, but I'd pass on this next time. My second food stop with a tasting passport was at Crossroads Pizza for their everything toasted garlic knots with pumpkin cheese sauce. And I love both pumpkin and garlic, so I was really curious to see how they'd work together. And funny enough, as many times as I've been to Silver Dollar City, I've never actually stepped inside Crossroads Pizza before. So the decor is fun, tomato cans everywhere, even hanging from the ceiling as light fixtures. The order came with 3 pretty good sized garlic knots and a small cup of pumpkin cheese sauce. The knots themselves were warm, soft, flavorful, exactly like they said, garlicky with that everything seasoning, and the pumpkin cheese sauce was savory, not too strong, and it paired nicely. Overall, I was happy with this stop. On the way out, I spotted these spooky kettles. How fun are these? Yes, please, I'll take them all. They're so impressive. And then over at Lucky's Toy Shop, they've got this big pumpkin Lucky Dog perched on top. It's super cute. And they're also one of the shops selling the pumpkin one, which is actually really cool. It's interactive, and when you wave it at certain spots, you'll see the jack-o'-lantern's face light up with music and bubbles. And there are also 5 bubble pumpkin icons hidden around the park that trigger it too, though I'm not exactly sure where all of them are, so you can definitely have fun searching for those. I wandered over to the Garden of Giants, and I'm guessing this must be it, where the pumpkins are massive. I read that together they total over 10,000 pounds and they're grown specifically for Silver Dollar City, so I thought that was pretty interesting. Near Heritage Hall, there's another must-see spot with tons of pumpkins and of course Gordy, the 30-foot scarecrow. And this year I noticed the little crows hanging out around him. I don't know if they've always been there or if I just missed them before, but they're super adorable. Next, I made my way to Traveler's Stop for the pumpkin grilled cheese. I've had some really good sandwiches here before, so I was excited to try it. Along with a slice of cheese, it had a pumpkin mixture spread inside, seasoned maybe with something like I couldn't quite put my finger on, maybe allspice, black pepper, maybe ricotta. Honestly, I didn't love it enough to keep guessing, so my husband and I both ended up scraping most of the pumpkin filling out and just finishing the sandwich without it. Then I headed to the plaza, which is always a fun stop for families. There's music playing, there's always kids dancing, face painting, photo spots, and of course food. So I used my third tasting passport choice here at Flanders for the pumpkin chili with cornbread crumble. And this was a winner. The chili was thick and spiced just right, and the sweet cornbread crumble balanced it nicely, and I'd happily get this one again. By this point, I was craving something sweet, so I stopped at Lumber Camp Lemonade stand for the caramel apple frozen lemonade. Now this is included on the tasting passport, but I decided to pay separately since I wanted to save my last tastings for higher priced items. This drink was a treat. Sweet, tart, refreshing, just delicious. For my last tasting passport item, I went for the buffalo chicken stuffed potato at Lumber Camp Burgers. It sounded amazing, loaded with buffalo chicken and blue cheese crumbles and green onions. The chicken tasted like it had been hanging out in a slow cooker for way too long, and then somebody was like, oh, just dump some jarred buffalo sauce on it, no one will notice. And honestly, the flavors just didn't get along. So I took one bite and said, no thank you. And my husband gave it 2 bites and was like, yeah, you're right. So the poor potato got retired early, but hey, at least now I know what not to order next time. Now that it's dark, we can stroll around and enjoy all the lights, the pumpkins, and festive decor. Foggy Hollow is always such a fun walk through. The fog drifts in, the lights dance with the music, and you can even hear like night creatures like owls and frogs, and I saw lots of kids skipping through having the best time, and I would have done the same if I had that kind of energy. And okay, did anyone else notice the baby spiders this year? Were they always here, or is Silver City secretly adding more every season? Either way, they're really cute in a spooky way, and I love it. Here we have the lantern sky with 783 orange lanterns glowing above. It's really beautiful in person and a great photo op. I hope you all enjoyed tagging along with me at Silver City's Harvest Festival, and I'm curious, what's your favorite Silver City festival? And what would you love to see during the upcoming Old Time Christmas Festival? Thank you so much for watching!